Buhari told to reopen all borders immediately. OHANEZE Indigbo Youth Council (OYC) worldwide has advised President Muhammadu Buhari to reopen the country's border with neighboring countries without further delay. Igbo youth frowned upon what they described as the leverage waivers gracefully granted to Dangote Group's and few others by the Buhari's government either to export or import through the short borders. OIC statement made available to Daily Post on Friday was signed by Mazi Okechukwu Isiguzoro, President General Comrade Obiana Achionwe, Deputy President, and Mazi Oku Nnabuike, Secretary General, describing the government's actions as unfair and unwise. The group said it was an indictment of nepotism, corruption, and favoritism on the part of the current administration, adding that most of the abuses perpetrated at the port and borders are done through special government waivers. The youth organization described the spate of smuggling across the country's border as worrisome. OIC called on Buhari to take appropriate actions to relieve tension and slightly open our borders with stiff restrictions and regulations to prevent incessant sabotage by smugglers or to flood our markets with foreign goods during this festive period without the government earning any revenue. OIC insisted that same border has been closed for too long, adding that the closure by the federal government was meant to check smuggling and economic sabotage, but unfortunately the smugglers took advantages to the long-time closure to develop 8,000 bush apart from where cars, foreign rice, shipload and poultry and foreign food pour into the country from Cotonou every night. OIC added that Buhari's government should know it's time to reopen our border because smuggling has been taken to the next level. Government is losing huge revenues. Federal government muzzle Benin Republic into adopting tariff and joint tracking two of goods that enter from Cotonou port to Nigeria. Renowned banker and founder of Stanbic Bank IBTC Atedo Peterside had accused the federal government of being biased for permitting Dangote Cement to resume exports across land borders. This was after Bloomberg reported that Dangote resumed cement exportation to Niger and Togo for the first time in 2020 through authorization given by President Buhari-led administration. You can imagine what our president is doing in this country, and that is why the OIC has come up to say that enough is enough, that Buhari must reopen the border immediately, the land borders immediately. Why will Buhari even do that in the first place? Why will he allow some people in the country to pass through the borders while some, and Buhari will continue, and is always saying that he is not biased, he is not tribalistic, he's not he's not discriminating among Nigerians, but His actions are showing it. His actions are really showing it. What do you say to this now? That borders are being opened to some people in the country, especially Dangote Cement Company group. Rather, you can imagine that if Dangote should be allowed to export his goods out of the country, then why are other people still, stopped from going to other country, from moving to other country to sell their goods and services? Some from other countries have developed another means of smuggling their goods into Nigeria. They smuggle rice, they smuggle, frozen foods, and what have you. They have another means of transporting. They have another part they used to take so that their goods can just enter the country. Their goods can be imported to Nigeria. What can we say to this? How long will this thing take, for Christ's sake? He stopped this exportation and importation so that people from Nigeria will be using Nigeria-made goods. But what do we get from even that? Those Nigeria-made goods, they have been so expensive. You can imagine Nigeria-made rice produced here in Nigeria, our own country, is more expensive or is almost the same price with the foreign rice. You can imagine. And so many advantages are attached to the foreign rice that you cannot get from the local rice we are buying in Nigeria. So people still prefer the foreign rice to the local rice produced in Nigeria. Even revenue generated to the federal government are just too poor. The revenue generated are just too poor because the collection of taxes and collection of levies from other people entering into the country have been stopped as well. There is no money entering the country again. How do we survive this? What is the plan of Buhari? Is he trying to, increase other people's pockets to the detriment of Nigerians, and trying to, satisfy some set of people and, dissatisfy some set of people in the same country? Dangote have been given upper hand and, full permission by the president to, export his own goods. Is he the only one producing goods in Nigeria? Is he the only one that needs to travel through the land border to another country, to other countries for sales of his goods? No, he's not. Some people have been ruined. Some people's businesses have been ruined through this ban on land borders. This is not so fair. This is not fair. We endure most of the youth who use this land border, who travel, with their little amount of money, travel to other country, to bring some goods into the country, have now been suffering. They are now suffering. No means of employment, no means of other income. Well, we just pray that very soon Buhari will listen to the voices of the people. We hope that the voices of the OIC gets to the president to quickly reopen the border for the country to get a new shape, to be reshaped again. Thank you. Let me know your thoughts, your views, and what you feel about this news story. And I will see you on Georgia News. Bye for now.